Hey ladies, welcome to this prenatal workout. I'm so excited to have you here with me. I am about 16 weeks along. Don't judge, okay? I know everyone's saying, you don't look pregnant, but I'm tall. I'm pushing 5'10", okay? So there is a little bit more of a belly there for me. But I'm just so excited to be out of my first trimester. I don't know about you ladies, but I'm feeling so much better now that I'm into second trimester. And it really helps with my workouts. So I'm excited to have you along with me today. If at any point you feel like you're overexerted, then I want you to chill out into child's pose, which is the first pose that we'll begin in. Okay, wait for your heart rate to lower down and then join us when you're ready again. The only equipment you'll need for today is a mat and a set of dumbbells. I'm using 5 pounds, so relatively lighter weight. Are you guys ready to get started? All right, let's go. Go ahead and get into child's pose. We're going to open our knees wide so that we have room for our bellies. And then put your hands forward and then forehead lays on the mat. Continue to rest in child's pose, and I'm going to talk you through it. I want you to breathe in and feel the side of your rib cage expand, and then exhale, hug baby with your abdomen. Again, breathe in, fill the lungs, and exhale the back of your throat, using your abdomen to hug baby in towards your spine. Again, breathe in, and exhale, let the breath calm and soothe your body. 2 more breaths on your own. Good. Now take your left arm and stretch it over to the left side of your mat and get a nice light side body stretch to the left side. Nice job. Now let's go to the opposite side. Reach and stretch through the right side, from right hip bone all the way to the right fingertips. Nice job. Now roll on up. We're going to do some cat-cow stretches. So breathe in and curl your body under, opening through the spine, and then exhale, drop the belly down toward the ground and look up toward the ceiling, pushing your shoulders away from your earlobes. And inhale, expand and round through the spine, dropping your chin toward your chest, and then exhale, look up toward the ceiling. Again, inhale, rounding, and exhale, looking up toward the ceiling. Now I invite you to make any movement that feels comfortable for you. Maybe you make circles, shoulders go past fingertips, booty comes back towards the heels. Maybe you flip your grip or flip your hands. It can be on the back of your hands here. Get a nice stretch. Ooh, that feels good. You can even do wrist, fingertips down towards your knees. And then rock this way. Whatever feels juicy and good, do it here. Your body is changing so much, so you might have some tense spots in your abdomen and in your hips especially. Now wag your tail back and forth. So here you want to try to keep your hip bones over the knees and push it right and then left. Back and forth. Ooh, feel the opening in the side of your hips. That feels so good to me. Oh my goodness. I'm feeling more tight than ever right now. I mean, the second trimester is a big time of expansion and change for all the ligaments and tendons in our abdomen. So you can feel it. You can feel all that tension. It feels good to move and let some of it go. All right, come on back onto your heels. Now squeeze your knees together like imagine a zipper coming between your knees and your pubic bone. And arms go in front of you, nice and straight. Instead of pulling your shoulders back, I want you to reach them forward, but drop your shoulders away from your earlobes at the same time. Keep the squeeze going on between the knees. I want you to lift, push the hips forward. Booty taps the heels and push the hips forward. Inhale, and now exhale here. Boom, push the hips forward. Now this one's going to strengthen our inner thighs. Practice your breath control. It's going to keep our upper back strong. We've got an isometric move going on here, which means we don't move at all. We just hold the muscles in one place. Keep reaching those fingertips forward from the back of your shoulder out through the fingers. And squeeze it up. Last one, and then we pulse. Boom. Now, faster. Up and up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Ooh, those burn. Grab your dumbbells. Step the left foot forward. Oh, sorry, you just need one dumbbell. So put one down. Keep it close. We're going to pick it up soon. And really feel rooted down through that left heel. Now, left hand's going to go on the mat. Right arm is going to reach overhead. You're going to feel a really nice side body stretch. And then come back up. So let me face you this way so you can see what I'm doing. Up and overhead. And then down. Just like that. You got it. Keep pressing down equally through the right knee and left heel. Punch. Yeah. And punch it up. Inhale and exhale. Nice side body stretch. Coming to a shoulder press here. Punch it overhead. Good. This move is on my trouble zone workout for love handles. But while we're pregnant, we want to keep our transverse abdominals, the side of our abdomen, really strong. So this move helps us do that, along with strengthening our back and our shoulders and feeling that stabilization through our hips and low body. There's a lot of benefits to this one. Keep going. 2. Last one. Good. I'm going to face the other direction for the next one. Now, stay rooted through that left foot. Hands are going to go on either side of your foot. And then you're going to lift up into warrior 3. Now, both legs are very, very straight. My back foot is flexed. Now, drop that back knee and then lift it back up. Try to keep your hips in one line. So make sure you don't open up here. Keep them in one line. Down and up. So back leg is only coming to hip height. Reach and stretch it back. Like there's a wall behind you that you can push up against. Up and up. Use those hands as leverage. Push up against them. Come on, you got 5 more. 5. Pull up on the quad on the standing leg. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Get that foot back. Then sit back onto your heels. And relax. Get a nice quad stretch here. Ooh, it is a sweaty day in South Carolina. It always is in the South. I think you guys have probably heard about our humidity at some point. Man, it's the real deal. Yeah, let's see. It's the end of July. It's almost August, and that's when it's the worst. It's August. Oh, so I'm already sweating. But also we're pregnant, and our hormones are all over the place, throwing our thyroid off and making us hot a lot faster than we used to get hot. So there's that too. All right, now let's start with the matrix again. That's the one where you were pulsing. So fingertips shoot forward, kind of round your shoulders forward, opening up through the shoulder blades. And keep them really, really tight. Abs as tight as you can keep them too. Hug baby in. And now lift and push the hips forward. And lift. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now let's pulse. Boom, and up, and up. Come on, how tight are your arms? Keep them tight. 6, 5, 4. Keep the knees squeezed together. And last one. Nice job. Bring the right heel forward. Grab one dumbbell. I'm going to face you again. Feel rooted through the right heel and back knee. Let's tap the ground as the left arm comes overhead. Nice job. Now back to your right angle. Then press it overhead. Feel the back engage as you lift. Press the hips forward if you're having trouble balancing. That might help. 4, right overhead. 3, 2, last one, pregos. Let's go. Yeah, nice job. Now, stay rooted through that right heel, and we're gonna lift the back leg for 10. Like I said, pulling up on the quad as you come to that standing position. 4, 5. Try to stack your hip right up over that heel. 9 and 10. I almost added some for you guys. Now, step feet together and hang. Hang your head heavy here in ragdoll. Legs are together. If you're in third trimester, you open up your feet wider than hip distance, so there's room for your belly to hang. And roll your body weight forward onto your toes. Feels so good. Feel the sits bones separate as they lift up toward the ceiling. Hang your head heavier, release your jaw. Feel that blood rush toward your head. Now walk feet back together. Do a slight squat and come on up. Chair pose and then stand. Slightly lift up and back, extending through each vertebrae, and exhale. Hands to heart center. Nice job. Let's move on to the second part of this workout. Okay, so for part 2 of this workout, we're going to be back on our mat, sitting on our heels. But not for long. Let's go ahead and work our way to tabletop. Okay? Move my water out of the way. So you're on all fours, and from here, I want you to push your toes into your mat and shoot forward, hold plank. Nice job. Pick your right foot up, step it through, and now face me. We're going to do a wide forward fold here. So legs are open really wide. And you're going to lower down, hold on to either side of your feet, and roll your body weight forward. Look at the invisible line that runs between your big toes. And exhale, pull your eye gaze and your forehead closer to the mat. Keep lifting your tailbone up, rocking your body weight forward. Come on, last chance. Press through the big toes. Lift up through the arch and pull your forehead closer to the ground. Push the knees back. And relax. Come on up. Okay, now I want you to bend your right foot and walk your hands on either side of it. Now lift your left leg like so, okay? Now drop the left leg, still in a wide stance, and lift the right leg. Ha! It's hard. Back down. And up. Down. And up. Down. Lifting up through the arch, but pressing down through all 4 corners of your feet as you lift. Now flexed foot, toes toward me, and down. Now in pregnancy, our outer muscles become dominant on our legs. So the outside of our hips, the outside of our legs, because that's where all the weight is distributed. So a move like this is really going to strengthen your inner thighs if you do it just right. Place the right foot down and then lift left flexed foot toward me and down. So think, sculpted and strong, Legs, lift. Press the floor away, lift. Rock your body forward. Last one. Oh wait, last one on the other side, just kidding. And lift, nice job. Feet together, breathe in and roll up. You should feel pretty worked. Now, open up your feet wider than hip distance. Take a second, shake your body out. Here, we're gonna do tiny jump squats. Up, up, up. Come on, stick with me. Get those legs as straight as you can. Up, up. 5 seconds. Nice job. Step, feet together. Shake it out. Shake it out. All right. Widen it out again. One more round of what we just did. Hands on either side. Let's start left side this time. Raise that right leg high and then drop. Walk it over and lift opposite leg, flex foot up. Get that standing leg as straight as you can. You with me? Come on. I'm prego too. I know it's tough. These are the moves that are going to make labor and delivery more easy. It's going to make postpartum recovery more easy. Come on, keep it up. One more each side. Lift and lengthen. Lift, stretch, lengthen. Feet together. Roll it up. Shake it out. Open up your feet about hip distance. Whew. I'm pouring sweat. All right, and here we go. If this is too much, you can modify this move by doing air squats. Get those legs as straight as you can up. 5. Last one. Nice job. Shake it out and grab your dumbbells. Last phase of the workout. If you feel too winded, you could still rest. This is just a fitness DVD. Press pause and pick back up with us when you're ready to begin again. The rest of us, you're gonna put one foot forward and then lean forward. No rounded backs, flat back. Imagine a string being pulled from your forehead to keep your spine very, very straight. And we're gonna do alternating reverse flies. Up and up. Up and up. Each time you exhale and lift, I want you to pull that belly in more. Go ahead and bend your knees if you want to, like I'm doing. Whatever you need to do to keep that booty back and back flat. Enjoy the slower heart rate here, right? Not quite as hard as what we were doing. 2, and last one. Nice job. Face me. Yeah, it really is embarrassing how much I sweat. I've never gotten over it. I have sweat like this since I was a little girl. And it would always embarrass me in front of my friends when I was playing sports. And now I know I'm lucky. I mean, it's my body's natural cooling system and all. I don't get overheated very easily anyway. It's still embarrassing. I'm still want to be a girl. I see those shirts that say, I don't sweat, I sparkle. I'm like, no, I sweat. I don't sparkle, I sweat. All right, now you're going to lift one leg and you're going to do a bicep curl at the same time. Okay, if balance is really challenging for you right now, which that very well might be the case, then you're just going to extend that foot forward. See how I'm barely tapping? Barely got any weight in my toes. Just make sure you stand tall if you're balancing so you don't sink into that hip. Keep the hips in one line. Full contraction of the bicep means you're going all the way down and all the way up. 3, 2, and a 1. Nice job. Switch legs. And then here we're doing shoulder press. You might find that it's harder for you to balance on one side than the other. That's perfectly normal. It's just showcasing some of your muscle imbalances, which you can work to get rid of, but unfortunately, they never completely go away. Just being aware of them is one of the best things you can do. So, foot either in front of you like so, or lifted, foot flexed. Knee should be at about hip height. 2 more, 2, and 1. Nice job. We'll repeat. Fall forward, flat spine. Chest is lifted like you're an up dog. And we're going to fly back. 1 at a time. And we're going to fly back 1 at a time. Fly and fly. Feel those shoulder blades touching. Kiss as you lift. They're kissing. Here they go, another kiss. 1 to the other. Try not to use momentum. Get the small muscles in your back to work. Still reaching your forehead forward, pulling your belly way in. And 3, 2, and 1. Lift one leg, biceps curls. Try not to sink down in the arch of your foot. Press down through all 4 corners of your feet. Keep that knee at hip height, and it helps to lean back. Open and close with the arms. Open, close. Who are you doing this for? Yeah, you're doing it for yourself. You're doing it for baby too. Baby's getting a surge of oxygen, fresh oxygen right now. Last one. Good, go ahead and switch. Lift the knee and press overhead. Woo. So you want to try to press straight over your head here and straighten your arms. Feel your lats right here working as you press. Boom. And up. 2 more. 2 and 1. Nice job. Weights down. We're almost done. Get onto your mat. Side plank, 30 seconds each side, and then we're done, okay? On your forearms. Go ahead and begin. Here's your modification, okay? The rest of you, you're right here. Squeeze your inner thighs together, lift your hips up. Helps to lean back. Most of the time I see that my girls have their elbow closer to their hips than it should be. You really want that elbow stacked right underneath your shoulder. If not, the shoulder is even pressing beyond the elbow. I have barely no weight in my fingertips because I'm contracting all the muscles in my body to help lift me up. Look, and just like that, we're done. Nice job. Let's go ahead and practice on the other side. Line the body up. And lift. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Lean back. You can have your arm go overhead like I'm doing. If you're feeling really good and fancy today, go ahead and lift that top leg. Squeeze and lift. Come on, you've got to squeeze through the underside of the body to make this move happen. Even if you're in the modified version, squeeze through the underside, up, higher, and come on down. Nice job. That workout kicks my butt. All right, let's cool down. All right, we found ourselves back on the mats again because we're done this time. Feels good to be done. Okay, pregos. Now, we're going to lay on our side. So usually you get into this pose by laying on your belly first, but we're not going to do that. Kind of lay on your side and extend your right arm so that it's in line with your chest. Let me do the other side so you guys can see what I'm doing. Extend it straight. So you want to make sure you're not back here or up here above the chest. You want to be in line with the shoulder and the chest. Stretch And then turn your body over like so. So you can see my ear is laying flat on the mat. I've got my top leg bent, foot pressed up against the floor behind me. And then my hand, I'm using as support in front of me, because when I first started doing this move, I would rock forward before I got open in my chest. Now the chest becomes very tight in pregnancy, so it's important that you inhale, feel the lungs fill with air and press up against the chest. And exhale, let it go. Inhale, fill the lungs. And exhale, imagine those muscles lengthening. And let's switch sides. Press up. So you watch out for belly, baby. And then we're going to the opposite side. Now, if you want more of a stretch, you can bend your arm at a 90-degree angle. I find that most people don't need more of a stretch on this one, unless you're super flexible, super open in your chest, which again is not typical for pregos. You're usually pretty tight in the chest. Or if you're breastfeeding, postpartum, you spend so much time hovering over baby that your shoulders become rounded, the back becomes stretched, and the chest becomes very tight. So this is a great stretch for postpartum too. Again, here we're breathing, exhaling and imagining those muscles lengthening around the chest. And release. Nice job. Push up into table pose. All right, now reach the right leg back and lift it up. Look forward, lengthen through the spine, and now bring the right knee in toward the right wrist. Now, left leg goes back. Look behind you to make sure that it's still in line with your left hip bone. You want to make sure it hasn't wandered out to the right or the left. Now, put weight back into your left hip bone and then come forward. You can relax your forehead on your hands or on a yoga block if you have one. But again, you don't want to fall into the right hip. You want to make sure your hips stay even. So keep pressing through the left hip. Exhale, pull the belly in. Continue to relax in pigeon for 3 more breaths. Then slowly come out and position yourself in pigeon on the opposite side for 5 breaths. Relaxing through the hips is so important for pregnant women. That's where a lot of the change is happening in our bodies and where we can really benefit from the tension release. So take your time in this pose, and I'll see you guys for your next workout. Bye-bye.